Rain in 5 minutes. So this means it's going to be very, very important for the drivers to get their laps in. Wow. If you have a mistake, it's going to be a bit unfortunate. Is there going to be rain in the race? Please, please, please be. Please. Please. I really hope. I want chaos for once. There hasn't been a single bit of rain onto the circuit at any race this season.
No.
Damn it, man! Why? Oh, I've just let one out. Oh no. That's 3 swears now.
It's the Australia curse.
Help. For God's sake. Can we have rain, please?
Son.
Hello, Hudson. And no, I'm not your son. Alright, let's ride on board with Time Lord. Hopefully, he'll be the first driver to set a lap here. And... Hello, Miller. Let's ride on board with Time Lord. If he's not the first one to set a lap, then something has gone wrong on this lap. He's got who's behind him? It's Leaker. And he's not far behind him. He may get a little bit of a slipstream down the straights, but probably a bit of dirty air as well through the corners, which I think is more of a problem at this track. That has more of an effect at this track, so... I don't think he's too far back to have a big, impact on his lap. It's the norm. It's the norm, Hudson, apparently, in this league. It's only tier 3, so it's gonna be less people. One person would have joined, but he says, I don't want to race against 4 people. Oh, Time Lord invalidated. Oh, that's unfortunate, so maybe Leaker here. Time Lord swiftly getting out of the way. No, not noobs. I think these guys are, like, they're good enough to be in higher tiers. But, it's the assist restrictions is probably why they're here. Leaker goes quickest with a 1:32.4. Time Lord starts another one. Fire Striker is quickest with a 1:32.0. And the championship contenders, the championship, what do we say? Championship, contenders for the championship are 4/10 apart early in qualifying. But it's going to be so important for these drivers to get a lap in because there's going to be rain in less than 5 minutes. Madav had a slow lap that time, 1:45.0, which I would imagine he'll be able to improve on that because that is a very slow lap. That's a lap you would see a few years ago. Yeah, spectator menu, all this. So, Time Lord hasn't invalidated this time, which is good. He'll have low fuel on his in lap if he doesn't pit. Yeah, he continues his lap. Time Lord rounds the final corners, which what will his lap be? It's going to be slower than the rest, 1:34.2. So he is currently P3. Madav is going to be trying to set a better lap time here. Since rain is closing in, it's very important for Madav and Time Lord to get a better lap here. Fire Striker's in the pit lane. He'll have to rush this. The game isn't always accurate. There's the rain. The rain has joined the circuit. The yellow flag is Time Lord, leading by Leaker, who's on a lap right now. There's the rain. The rain has joined the circuit. And it's so important for Madav to get a good lap in. He goes P3. And that is unfortunate for Time Lord. He's got to quickly get to the line and start another lap before it gets too wet out there. And this is going to be very, very tricky. Madav almost went into the wall then. Lika is on the bridge right now. A very, very old bridge. And I forgot when it was built. But yeah, what will the lap be for Lika? He's going to try and steal pole from Fire Striker, who is in the pit lane. He is on provisional pole, Fire Striker. Lika's got to find just under 4 tenths here to get provisional pole. He goes down the straight to turn 16 and 17, the chicane, before the quick two left-handers of turn 18 and 19. They're on a slick tyre and it's sprinkling out there. Lika goes into the pit lane, so he's not going to be able to improve this lap. Is the rain just affecting the drivers here? Is this going to be the lap times we'll see for the rest of qualifying? Time Lord invalidated, so he is in the pit lane. Madav, I think he's on a lap right now. The rain is still falling down. What will the lap be? Can Madav steal pole? He won't be able to. He's too slow on this lap. And he comes into the pit lane. He's well aware of it. And since the rain is falling down on the circuit, I would imagine this will be the good for the race. But this is also a good opportunity to get wet weather practice in for the drivers for the upcoming 4 races of the season. For the last 4 races of the season. Time Lord is going out onto the track. He's on the soft tyre.
Thank God I tried a lap down.
So, let's watch Time Lord.
I was thinking to give up that lap.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, it worked out well because I think you've just stolen P3 from Time Lord here. It is slippery out there, and he's on a slick tyre. And you know when it's slippery when the dots on the circuit is on. So, yeah, I don't think anyone will be able to improve. Time Lord is the only driver out there at the moment. But I don't think he'll be able to improve his time with the United States Haas livery, which is a beautiful livery. I like it more and more when I see it. But yeah, qualifying is done. And I won't be surprised if people start retiring just to make quali go quicker. But it's good it's good wet weather practice, though, I'd imagine. Oh, hell no.
Fire Striker's lap was actually fire.
Definitely was, yeah. So I don't think we've seen the full pace of drivers today, because...
Hello, yeah, lots of donuts.
Yeah, please don't. It's funny, but, not 8 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a big slide. But yeah, so, yeah, I don't think we've seen the full pace of drivers today. As Time Lord, I would imagine, messed up his laps. Madav, yeah, DRS is disabled. Oh, he's in the wall. Big moment. Fire Strike has just been disqualified for going the wrong way. So, he's done. Oh, but because he has, he's going to be at the back of the grid. It's something like French from last week, where it's like you're just turning the car around, but it disqualifies you. I think we're just going to leave it, guys. It's not worth the hassle. We've got 22 laps. So I don't think it's worth the hassle. You're quick enough, Fire Striker, to get at the front anyways. Rules are rules anyways. It's time for the 8th race of the season here in Singapore. It's lights out and away we go. Who gets a better launch? And it seems like it's going to be Leaker. Madav is under pressure between Time Lord and Fire Striker. Time Lord goes off the road. He got pushed off by Fire Striker and he sends it on the inside into turn 3. Time Lord stays ahead of Fire Striker. What on earth happened there? Fire Striker was just on top of Time Lord, or was it the other way around? I think it was Fire Striker on Time Lord. That was very weird. But anyways, on the way down to turn 7, the leader is Leaker, following Madav, Time Lord, Fire Striker. And, Fire Striker went into the back of Time Lord there. That was so unfortunate. Does he have damage? It doesn't seem like he does. But he will be wanting to get past Time Lord as quick as possible and Madav to get to his championship rival at the front, which is Leaker. The second and third cars are so close to each other. Will a move be able to be made into turn 7? That was very squirmy from Time Lord there. Into and out of turn 5. Through turn 6, Time Lord will go down the inside of Madav. Can he get the move done cleanly? Time Lord goes just a bit off the track, squeezes Madav into the wall. And what on earth is going on between Time Lord and Fire Striker? There's more contact. Madav stays ahead of Time Lord, but the glitch continues, where one car is on top of the other. And, that was so close into the back of Time Lord for Fire Striker. There was a big slide, and down the inside into turn 13, there's still some contact. And there's a big slide for Fire Striker out of turn 13. So, the order stays the same. The glitch continues. This is crazy. Into turn 16 and 17, and Time Lord cuts the corner once again and gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings already on lap 2. Leaker leads the second lap of the race as well. Fire Strike will be wanting to get past these two as quickly as possible. Down the inside into turn 1 goes Time Lord, and there's contact between the two of them into turn 3, and slide from Time Lord, and Madav stays ahead of the Haas. Once again, these three are so close to each other. They're having a fight to the death with loads of time to go. Madav holding up Time Lord and Fire Striker here, and he sends it on the inside into turn 7. And there's still more contact between them, and he sends it on the inside of turn 8, and another penalty for multiple warnings for Time Lord. Fire Striker gets past Time Lord. Time Lord is now in P4. He's got 6 seconds already in this race.
This is great for Lecker.
This is turning out wonderfully for Leaker. And he sends it on the inside into turn 13. Fire Striker so far has passed Madav, but Madav is staying on the left-hand side, going into turn 14. And then a short run to turn 15. Fire Striker, he's just about managing to hold on. They're still making contact in a straight line. Into turn 16. Who is going to hang on? Fire Striker no, he's not just ahead of the Williams. The Williams puts him into the wall. They're having a fight to the death. The Williams holding off for his teammate. It was just 5 seconds up the road, and Fire Striker goes down the inside, and he finally gets past Madav. Wow. What a race. Slide from Time Lord. I think both of them cut the corner there of turn 11. But Fire Striker... Time Lord goes deep into the corner. Time Lord, he breaks his front wing. Time Lord retires from the Singapore Grand Prix. He's not in the championship fight, so It's alright, I guess. But that's unfortunate for Time Lord. We have 3 drivers left in the race. Madav comes into the pit lane for his first stop of the race, and he puts on the medium tyre, so he's going to be doing a 2-stop race today. And he comes out of the pit lane. Is just... Oh, big slide! That was a big slide, and he's lost over a second there. And that's not ideal. Fire Striker goes into the pit lane. What tyre has he put on? The medium tyre. So, yeah, it's, I don't think he'll be close to being able to undercut Leaker. So, does Leaker pit this lap? He's going to be absolutely safe if he does, and he does. Leaker comes into the pit lane, and how will his stop be? He doesn't get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's good. That's one box ticked off. But how good was his laps after Fire Striker pit? So, what tyre does he put on? The hard tyre. He is doing a 1-stop. Leaker is definitely doing a 1-stop. Fire Striker just hasn't been able to close the gap enough to Leaker. Leaker comes out of the pit lane ahead of Fire Striker. Oh, Fire Striker's spun! He's half spun, and that lowers the chances of him winning once again. He goes back down to 10 seconds behind Leaker. Into the pits comes Madav. And I'd imagine he'll be putting on the hard tyre, looking to go to the end. And will be fixing his front wing, because his left end plate is gone. And he'll definitely be putting on the soft tyre. Yep, I see the soft tyres out there. Yeah, he pits. He's clear of Madav. Leaker is clear of Fire Striker. And Fire Striker will just be looking for the fastest lap, that extra point. It's been a great race for Leaker. He's dominated once again here in round 8 at Singapore. He rounds the final few corners, and what a drive for Leaker. He's always been in control of this one, and we'll wait for the results. But Leaker rounds the final corner and wins in Singapore, and he slowly crosses the line with a smile on his face. Leaker wins the 8th race of the season, and he ties the amount of race wins this season with Fire Striker, which is 3. Fire Striker on the back straight will be waiting for him to cross the line, and he will take second here in Singapore, and then 1 minute and 13 seconds back from Leaker, the race winner, is Madav. Oh, it has a big slide as well. But yeah, anyways, Fire Striker crosses the line, and he comes second. 30.7 seconds back from Leaker. There was no stopping Leaker once again. He is the master of Singapore today, and we'll wait for the results of the fastest lap, cleanest drive, and all that to see if he takes the lead of the championship. But right now, without those what do you call it, the extra points, he will be 2 points behind Fire Striker if we exclude those extra points and the results. But what a race. It was a very strategic race, and wow, okay. So driver of the day goes to Fire Striker, most overtakes goes to Fire Striker, and fastest lap goes to Fire Striker. But I'm going to give cleanest driver to Leaker. So most overtakes is an extra 2. Driver of the day is an extra 5, so that's an extra 8 for Fire Striker. And that would be an extra 10 for Leaker. So it's equal in the standings. It is equal after this race with 4 races to go. We'll see you in Brazil, where the top 2 in the championship are tied on points. See you then.